Hi there, John Ozbay from Open Web Advocacy. We have a few comments. We think that the DMA introduces choice screens to remove the default advantage given to the gatekeeper. However, for choice screens to be effective, you need two things. First, an effective choice screen design, and second, to actually receive what gatekeeper gives themselves when they're the default. For browsers, Apple places their browser in the most prominent position, visible on every screen page of the home screen. If a user like myself, say for example, choose to use Firefox for the choice screen, it will simply be placed on the last available home screen panel. But then every single time a user unlocks their phone, guess what they will see? Safari, not Firefox, because Safari will be the one sitting in the hot seat. So by not placing the user's chosen browser in that location, also known as the hot seat, we believe that Apple is undermining 6.3 and making the choice screen ineffective. Simply setting the default browser is not sufficient to nullify the advantage the gatekeeper grants their own browser via their control of the operating system's default setup. So we believe that the simplest solution to prevent this form of self-preferencing is that when a user selects their new default browser, it replaces the gatekeeper's browser in the hot seat. This is the only fair and reasonable solution. And Brendan, you say Safari is no way privileged. Aren't you giving Safari a default privileged position on the entire OS, which no other browser receives when it's on the hot seat? Thank you.
Thank you.
In terms of the question around choice screens and the placement of Safari, one of the beauties of the iPhone over the last 15 years is how customizable we've made it. And so today a user can move icons, they can remove icons, they can do whatever they'd like when it comes to the placement of apps on the home screen. It's the first time I've heard the word hot seat used to describe any particular feature. But certainly if a user wants to make a different browser in the on the first page or on that dock in the beginning, they're able to do so quite easily. And so what we think we've done overall is to first and foremost comply with the DMA. As we set out at the outset, there are many roads to compliance. We were guided first and foremost by ensuring that we complied with the law, and then second, that we did it in a way that was consistent with our values and consistent with the language that we've developed with our users over a very long period of time. And we think we've accomplished that.